Dear Diary, today, I found something tucked away in the attic. It's my great-grandma Isabel's old journal, its pages yellowed and smelling of time. And inside, I found the most beautiful and heartbreaking love story I've ever known. Her first entry about him is dated almost 100 years ago. She describes meeting a young man named Joaquin at a town festival. She wrote, "I was so shy. I could barely look up from my shoes, but he had the kindest eyes I'd ever seen. He didn't laugh at my blushing. He just offered me a flower and said he hoped to see me again. And see her again he did." Every entry after that is filled with Joaquin. He was everything she wasn't, bold, confident, and so incredibly loving. He courted her for months, walking her home, writing her little notes, and making her laugh until her shyness melted away. She wrote that being with him felt like finally stepping into the sunshine. They married a year later. The pages are filled with so much joy. She describes how he'd wake up early just to make her coffee, how he'd sing to their baby, Rosita, who will grow up to be my grandma Rosita. Soon, 5 more kids will follow. He would take care of all 6 of them. To get them to sleep, he worked tirelessly to provide for their huge family, but he always came home with a smile, ready to scoop her into his arms. He makes taking care of 6 children feel like a waltz, she wrote. He loves me so completely. I feel like the luckiest woman on earth. For 10 years, this diary reads like a fairy tale. The entries stop for a long time. When they start again, the handwriting is shaky. The date is 3 months after her last happy entry. Joaquin is gone. It reads, just those 3 words. It turns out he had a sudden massive heart attack. He was gone in an instant. 10 years of marriage, a lifetime of love, vanished. She writes, the world has lost its color. How do I raise our 6 children in a world without his sunshine? The next few years in the diary are a blur of hardship and grief. She talks about working 3 jobs, about crying herself to sleep, about seeing his face in each of their children's eyes. Friends and family urged her to remarry, to find someone to help her. But in one powerful entry, she wrote, they don't understand. My heart was buried with Joaquin. There is no room for another. My purpose now is to raise his children, to fill them with the same love he gave me. And that's exactly what she did. My great-grandma Isabel raised all 6 children by herself. She never remarried. She poured all the love she had for Joaquin into them, creating a legacy of strength and devotion. Reading her words, I realized that some love stories don't end with happily ever after. Some end with a promise to keep a great love alive, long after it's gone, and I wish to find the same love for me. Someday, love, Jenny.